Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Thursday's breakfast stream. How are you all doing today? Stephen won't be joining us, so it's just gonna be me, and this morning I have some blueberry yogurt. And I normally don't get blueberry, so I'm really excited about that. Yeah, Sagan's joining us apparently because he's gonna be talking off screen. What's that?
Mal!
Yeah?
I'm coming for breakfast, Mal!
I don't know.
Hi, I'm a little late. How's everyone doing? Is everyone doing good? I wasn't like tied up or anything. That would be weird. How are you?
Did you learn your lesson?
Yeah.
Yeah? You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No more 80s theme songs that involve animals.
Thank you. I made you some toast.
Did you really?
I did.
Can I have it?
Yes.
Is it for me?
Here you go.
Thank you. I've been locked away for a little bit. I haven't even had access to a razor, so I'm starting to get a little stubble bubble after this. Anyway, good morning, everyone, and welcome to breakfast stream. As you may see, I have not shaved, and I've decided for the first time in a long time, to partake in No Shave November. And I don't know what that's going to mean. I mean, right now it means a mess. It's probably just going to mean a bigger mess. But that's what I've decided to do.
It's not shave.
Well, it's not going to be pretty. Maybe it'll eventually be somewhat half decent. Shout out to all the people that believed in me and my facial hair. Yeah, I can't grow facial hair very good. In the past, I've tried. Last time I gave it like a decent shot was in college. Mm-hmm. In fact, I think it was like
senior year of college.
Was it then or was it before? I think it was about 10 years ago. It was about 10 years ago that I actually tried. And when I tried, I think it was also for November, No Shave November, and I made it through most of the month. Not the entire month, but most of the month. So I don't actually know if it's gonna look good, but at the end of that month, it didn't. So I don't know if anything's changed in 10 years, to be honest. Maybe it hasn't.
Chaz says, Mallory, my condolences in advance for this month. Thanks, Chaz. I need it.
I just, it's been a decade. I've had a lot of people ask over the years. There's been a lot of people that said, Stephen, why don't you grow a beard? I'm like, because I can't. Stephen, why don't you try and we'll see what it looks like. And I'm like, I did that 10 years ago, so now this is like an updated version of that answer. So now I don't have to point to me dressed as Ninten in 2008. I can just be like, look at me in 2018. It didn't work then and it doesn't work now, but again, maybe I'll surprise myself. I don't know. It's totally possible. If Stephen grew a beard, the polling place wouldn't think he's 18. Yeah, the polling place on multiple occasions when I've been over there to vote, has been like, "Is this your first election?" And I'm like, "No, I'm almost 30." Oh wow, cool, thanks. I don't think I've ever like looked young, like even like being clean shaven. I don't feel like I look particularly young. I don't feel like I look 18, but apparently some people feel this way. Anyway, let's read some early stuff. I set up my system to be a little different, where I just, because computers, they're wild. So I have it where I have two different things.
Wild. I
have like our setup on one screen, and I have like all of the information, all the alerts on another. It's wild. You take your 4 fingers and you go through, and it just shows you all the information. It's wild. It's the only way to describe it. First up, we've got bits. We got 100 bits from Troop Captain 97. Thank you, Troop Captain. 300 bits from Danny X6, who says, "Bearded Pikachu." Yeah, that's actually been a very specific thing I've used in the past, because the facial hair comes in so patchy that a lot of times it looks like I get the little Pikachu red dot patches, and that's it. It's very sad, but we'll see what happens this month. But now, as you watch like the vlogs that start coming out in November, you'll realize, oh, he's getting some facial hair. Oh, he's not going to shave it. So yeah, it's not that I'm sick, because a lot of times I don't shave when I'm sick. I'm not sick, at least not physically. So we'll hope that something happens here. 100 bits from Joshua F36. We need a beard, Steven. Well, we'll see if that happens. We've also got subscriptions from Clockwork Clementine, F1 Restripe, FMC Cloud, A Kevin. Like A Kevin. Like in a group of Kevins. That's A Kevin. Technically a musician. Arkantos Doom. We got the gift sub from Existential Joker to Jedi Toast, which is a very appropriate user to be in this stream. Thank you, Existential Joker. We got Kiwi Wako doing it again, and Lana Del Wang doing it again. Also got subscriptions from Holy Poem, and resubscriptions from Andy Owen 5, PK Madrigal, and Juvenation, and then also one from Let's Jays, who asks, any plans for PAX East? Let's talk about that. We will 100% for certain not be at PAX East this year, and it's something that like when you find out why, you'll be like, oh, okay, all right. I'm not ready to announce why yet, just for the fact that I want to finalize some more things first. But like there is, I would say, a 0% chance of us being at PAX East, because we'll be going somewhere else.
What weekend is PAX East?
It ends March 31st.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's basically a 0% chance of that. So anyone who is in the Boston area or was looking forward to that, we sincerely apologize. The only condolence I can offer is that the vlogs will be really good.
Jess says, yeah.
Yeah, so there will be more information coming out about that soon. But yeah, unfortunately we will not be at PAX East. There's still a chance that we might be at PAX Prime. But as of right now, this is not gonna. PAX East is definitely not gonna happen. What is this?
What?
Sure.
What?
It's a message from T-Mobile to take a survey. They're like, you remember that Animaniacs episode? Mm-hmm. Do you really?
I do.
Would you like to take a survey? And then they just follow them around.
Uh-huh.
That's going to be T-Mobile. It starts with texts, but soon they'll be at our door. I'm just saying that. Thomas says, "'Cause you're coming to Pensacola."
Not that.
Not exactly. Not exactly.
Time of year.
Not exactly. So, internet. Grandchildren, if you even will. What do you want to talk about this morning? A lot of times we have like dedicated things. It's like, oh, this morning this is happening. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this. There's been a few times that we just turned it over to you guys, so we're just going to turn it over to you. What's something going on in your lives? We'll read chat and pick something and talk about it a little bit today. Also, thank you, Leoka Life, for reminding me of the rest of that. Do you like Pete Wentz? Do you like beans?
Lana says, Werther's.
I do like Werther's. We've recently somehow come into
a lot of them.
A whole lot of them.
A whole lot of them.
That'll be a mail video soon. Apparently there's a new mode and character for Kirby Star Allies. I haven't seen that, to be honest. We may at some point do
a small video.
A small video on the DLC, because I'd like to. So that at some point may just be on Steven Plays one day and it'll just be like, oh, there's another, more Kirby content. Okay. Mm-hmm. Also, Alchemy asked how the computer was doing. Happy to report, I have now had a chance to test what I can test, and test the things that I need the computer for. So, the computer seems functional. The Elgato's not broken, because we connected it to the Mac and did a test recording.
The cam link is fine.
The cam link is fine. Cam link is used right now, and it's fine. And then the big thing that I need to use the PC for is, playing a video game and having the game send to the Mac so I can capture it. And I tested that last night and everything was fine. So could there still be something wrong with the computer? There could be, but nothing that is affecting my workflow. So
Jeff will have to take a look at it.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Jeff's going to be here next month. I'm going to let Jeff just look at it and see if he sees anything that, there's something wrong. But, for what I need it for on a day-to-day, it seems fine. And I don't know why it wasn't working that night. And maybe if we were trying to do, stream from it, it would have weird issues. But right now, it's functional. And I'm very happy for that. So, yeah. That's a good thing.
Jarrett's here.
Is he?
Yeah.
Excellent. Hi, Jarrett. Oh, yeah, there he is, Jarrett. I think it's the first time Jarrett's joined us.
Thomas says, Jeff has a secret tool, a screwdriver to look inside.
Jeff's secret tool is years and years of experience in the industry. That's his secret tool. Because I do not have that. I can build a computer, and I'm fairly competent when it comes to, some computer hardware stuff. But
that's
if I
Jeff's job.
If I hear a strange noise in the computer, I'm just going to look at it and be like, it's not currently on fire. I don't know. I don't know how to fix this. But he probably will, which is nice. Jared says, it's the first time I've been on while you guys were live. I got a boring office job now. Oh, it got boring and I have an office. Okay. I'm glad that you could join us. Yeah, Jared, I had told Jared about the live thing. I was like, yeah, we're doing this thing. It's eat breakfast in front of people. Like a normal thing that people do. And he was like, yeah, I understand. I said, you should join us sometime. So he did. So I'm glad that you're here. Thanks, Jared.
Do you know who sent the Werthers? Because I just found out. I think I just found out.
I mean, I have some idea. I can't confirm.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to say any names and I'd be wrong about it.
Okay.
But I have strong suspicions. Well, actually, no. I know one. I know one for sure, yeah.
This is who said it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I know the person that sent the thing that came with the Werthers. There's a really wild mail video coming out.
Not with, but on the same mail, you mean?
Well, I assume that they're all related.
I mean, I'm sure they're
somehow.
related.
Otherwise, that's a cool coincidence. I need to get a mail video out to you guys pretty soon. Things have been a little crazy. Starting to calm down. There's going to be 3 vlogs today, thank God. After a little dry spout for the last 2 days of nothing.
And my full version's coming out today.
That's right. If you guys haven't seen Mallory's painting, it's so good. It's so good. She worked on A Link to the Past painting, and it came out great. Time lapse has been out since Sunday, Monday, something like that. She is going to have the full version out today. It's like 30 minutes long, and it goes into detail. I think the interesting thing is it goes into detail specifically how she managed to do the 1-point perspective on the octagon, because it's not like an easy thing to do, and she actually explains it, and it's really, really cool. Meowsticks24 gifting subs. Thank you, Meowsticks. To Janachroma, Yoshi Kid, Matt's Pie 17, Trevor Roo, and Miyuku Tsukino. Thank you, Meowsticks. Appreciate that. Also, we got some people doing it again. Jillian and Twilight Lugia doing it again. 2 months for my favorite internet people. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Yeah. Please watch this video. I mean, if you want. I know some people aren't into full versions of the Mal Makes paintings, but like, it's real good and it's real technical. Mal, I think anyone that's watched Mal Makes for a while has realized that Mal is like a technical artist. Which perspective. You like perspective. Uh-huh. You like the math parts of painting, mm-hmm. you know? And that can certainly make some paintings take longer, but it's also really cool because...
Well, in the full version of this one, I talk about exactly how I'm doing the octagon, because it's different than just a square in 1 point.
Yeah.
And how I came up with how those angles are going, and...
It's good. When are you going to release that?
I don't know. Sometime. Today.
Sometime
I can do it
today.
After this, I can do it in the afternoon. It's ready to go.
Thomas says, but Mal, can you paint numbers?
I started a paint by number once.
Like making one?
Yeah, well, not my own. I was doing one. I was like in middle school. It was a Christmas gift from my dad.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like really excited about it because he had done them as kids.
I don't ever remember vividly, explicitly like doing that as a kid. I remember them existing.
Yeah.
But you know what thing I remember, I have my hand up, is a turkey.
Tracing your hands?
Yeah. Every kid does that. That's like something every I honest to God, no matter where you are, I mean, as long as you celebrate Thanksgiving.
Thomas
no matter where you are, as long as it's the U.S., maybe Canada does it too. Hey, Canadians, I know that some of you are here. Did you do the hand tracing thing to make the turkey in school? I'm really curious if Canadians specifically did that. I'm sure that every single American kid did that in grade school. But did any Canadians that can confirm they did the hand turkey? Any?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. There's a few people that aren't sure, but a lot of people saying yeah. Yeah, because I imagine, like, why wouldn't you do it? Because also, Canada has Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
They just have it, like, at a different time, right?
Yeah.
I think that's it. All their stuff's, like, flip-flopped. So it's a bizarro world up there. So as soon as you cross the border, like, Christmas is, like, in July, and Thanksgiving is in, what would that be? Like
October,
April or May or something?
No, it's not.
No,
it's still
it's 6
like
months.
in the fall.
I don't make the rules. It's just like how it works. So yeah, that's cool. I wasn't sure if you guys did that or not.
Can I have Sagan?
Can you have him?
Yeah, he's warm and I'm cold.
I mean, he's real comfortable. Like if you take him, he's probably going to be a little perturbed. I mean, you can.
Cappy, come here.
He's in the cat tree.
He's off screen, and that's so sad because he looks so good.
Hold on, internet.
Just grab this and just lift a little bit.
I was gonna do that. Yeah. Hey, internet.
There's Cappy.
There's my buddy. He is. He's very, very sleepy. Yeah, that's one nice thing. You just take the tripod, and I was gonna push the camera, but yours, you're right.
Then it would be on the floor.
It could have happened, yeah.
Yeah.
I could have just immediately, boom, staring straight at the ceiling. I would apologize for that. So yeah, it's interesting. I didn't know they did the
hand turkeys.
I didn't know they did the hand turkeys. Hand turkey sounds like
I could just put this back on.
like a really like weird dance. It's like hand jive, but you have to make gobble noises while you do it.
No, you don't.
Well, that's the hand turkey. It's a different dance.
Oh, my art supplies shipped. I ordered an order from Blick. It shipped today.
Congratulations. I know this has been truly a hardship for you. How long ago did you order them?
2 or 3 days.
The reason I say that, because the audience may not understand, sometimes Mao will order something from Blick, and it's back ordered, but she still wants it.
Some of the stuff was back ordered.
And it's really interesting because like sometimes stuff will show up and she'll open it and she'll be like, "What is it?" "Oh yeah," and I'll be like, "How long?
Back-ordered thing.
How long ago did you order that?" She'll be like 4 months ago, and I'm like, "Cool."
Well, that was when they came out with a new type of paint marker. And I accidentally ordered the replacement tips instead of the marker, and those were on back order. So I was getting these like pen tips in the mail, and I'm like, "What? Didn't I order a marker?" And so then I had to check, and I hadn't ordered the marker. So I just ordered the marker, and it's on back order too.
I see.
But the stuff I need, like canvases, will be here apparently in a couple days.
Ever change your ass? Are you guys still doing a PS Classic series? The reviews are coming out and they're not glowing. Yes. Yeah, I mean, we pre-ordered one. So, like, one is definitely coming to the house. I think that we'll probably still cover it. There's some good games on there. I think there's some omissions. There's always going to be omissions, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's omissions for the NES and Super NES that people are like, but what about this? So you're not going to be able to make every single person happy. And I think 2 of the games that I understand why they're not on there, but also, like, it ends up feeling weird because they feel like they're PlayStation classics, is Crash and Spyro. And Crash and Spyro aren't on there.
Yeah.
And they're not on there because they just remastered them, and it would feel weird, that they're not
Also
on there.
Yeah.
So, Everchanger says there's talk that the emulation is noticeably poor. Shrug. I mean, I haven't played it, like, when I play it myself, I'll be able to make a call. If we do a series on it, we'll definitely be able to make a call on it. And then it'll be out there so everyone can make, an informed purchase decision. But, at least the nice thing is that the two of the big games, Crash and Spyro, like, you can now play remasters of it. And Sayoshi's right, no Symphony of the Night either. I think that was a weird omission. Symphony of the Night is definitive PlayStation classic game, but what's he gonna do? No idea. There's some other good stuff on there though. But hopefully it runs fine. God, if there's some emulation issues, then that'd be bad.
That would be bad.
Baster says it's going to be weird not having all the Rare games on the N64 Mini, to be honest. So many of those are classics. Well, the advantage that you have for Rare specifically is that Rare Replay exists.
Yeah.
And that game is a fantastic deal. I understand it's not like, super convenient for all this stuff because it's like you can't just buy a box and have games. It's like, oh, you want to play Rare Replay? Well, now you have to have like an Xbox. So, yeah, it's not ideal for everyone, but as long as you have the consoles, at least you can play updated versions of these. So, someone said Symphony the Night just got re-released? If it just got re-released, that might be why it
isn't on the PlayStation.
That might be why it's not on the PS Classic. Because, like, think about it. A lot my guess is that there's probably a sizable portion of PS Classics that would go to homes where they already have PS4s, and maybe that was like a factor for them. I don't know. I have no idea. I want Rare Replay real bad, but I have a PC, Switch, and PS4, so getting an Xbox doesn't seem smart. Yeah. Most people are not going to have every single, especially like Xbox and PS4, because those are so similar. It's basically just.
Would you rather play these games or these games?
Yeah. You want to play God of War and Last of Us, or do you want to play Halo and other Halo? There's other exclusives on Xbox.
You just can't think of them right
Forza. Halo and Forza. I guess that's like it. Probably. There's other games, but like, I don't know what to do. I do a lot of stuff on PC. As long as that PC continues to work, which, we're not entirely sure, but we're hoping. We're really hoping. Gears of War. Okay, thank you guys. I knew there was another one.
I love other Halo.
BXLR says Sunset Overdrive. You're not technically wrong, but that's pulling a little bit. We only ever got one of those, and that was an Xbox One like launch title, so yeah. You both of them have war titles. One is God and one's a Gears. Do you want God or you want Gears? That's how you decide.
So, other Halo, Dishnet says.
Breakout, Super Breakout, Photoshop. Finish my toast.
I know.
There should be an emote for finishing the toast.
I want Peggy as an emote. I need a Peggy emote. Even if it's just like her head with the wings so you can tell.
We could do it. It could happen.
Thomas says, George Peggy.
I guess that'd be fine. There's a lot. Okay, there's clearly a lot of
support
people
for Peggy emote.
Clearly, a lot of people that are interested in a in a Peggy emote. Thomas is. I'm glad that scrolled away so quickly because I was like, I'm not reading that. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you. Yeah, Peggy emote will be considered. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Also.
What?
I said I would do it.
What?
And I did it.
Oh, you updated the thing. Mm-hmm.
I updated the Patreon list. So this is the correct list for November. So if you what's the word? They don't call it subscribe. If you pledged, if you patroned at the producer level in the month of November, your name will now be scrolling along the bottom of the screen. Thank you guys so much. As usual, patreon.com/StephenGeorge or Meowmix. You can learn more about how you can support Meow myself and the perks that come with that. One of the perks will be figuring out what we're doing, why we're not going to be at PAX. That wasn't in the last video that came out a few days ago. Mm-hmm. We'll reveal that at the end of November, at the beginning of December.
Because it happened.
That's how
after.
soon it was. That's how soon we found out about all this. It was like how many days ago? 2 days ago? 3 days ago? 2 days ago? Something. Yeah.
I don't remember, but it was in the past few days. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll get to that. It's exciting though. It's exciting. I'm excited as you should be. Thomas says they're coming to Pensacola. I told you. Don't get me wrong. Seeing Thomas is exciting. It's very exciting. I'm very excited to see Thomas at some point. But it's not that.
I do want to go visit Pensacola.
I would like to see Thomas.
Yeah.
Thomas, do it. You won't.
No, I do.
I would like to see, because like Thomas
moved.
Thomas always comes here.
Yeah,
Thomas always comes here. I want to go see Thomas.
Yeah.
How we do that? How do we make that happen? There's some way.
We drive all the way there.
We use like a car?
Yeah.
Is that how people do these things now? Because I'm down for this sort of thing. We have the technology. We can make this happen. But we'll do it. Thomas says you won't. It's fine. Just you wait. Because it
won't be April.
It certainly won't be April, but it's possible. We've got 223 bits from Shaman. He says, have you heard of Ruby? Saw several people asking. We have the seasons.
I can't see that far.
We just know they're over there. We have the seasons. They've been sent in, I think primarily by Firestar 1992. Maybe also someone else, but we have the seasons of Rubies. We just haven't watched it yet, just because there's been a bunch of other shows. But we do have it, and so I guess by association we've heard of it. We also have a subscription from Keaton Kid, and Ryan Carrig did it again. Thank you, Ryan. A show that we actually did start watching.
I
am not sure if we're going to finish it, unfortunately, but we did start it and tried to start watching it. Was Curb Your Enthusiasm. We started the first season and watched 5 episodes, and we were just not. I feel like eventually it would have grown on me, but I feel like it wasn't growing on Mal.
No.
So we just went, eh. So at some point we're going to watch something else.
Yeah.
But we did start it. We did give it a little shot. It's I think it would have gotten better in later seasons. I think the first season is probably a little rough. But it's good. Oh, it's breakfast.
It's breakfast.
It's breakfast.
Breakfast.
It sure as heck is. Thank you, Will Bain. Will Bain sends in 1,000 bits for breakfast. It's breakfast time. Appreciate it. Thank you. Not David Litch says Always Sunny. That's another one that I really want to give a shot. I don't know when, but I've seen enough of that show, like clips, that I feel. Well, that's how I felt about Curb. Is I saw clips and I was like, I think we'd really like this. But Always Sunny is probably a similar situation.
Jason says, "Oh, you guys actually have time to watch stuff." We watch like one episode of something with dinner.
Yeah, that's how we handle it.
It takes us a long time to get through anything.
Yeah. We're not bingers.
No.
But generally one episode of something a day, as long as it's not a 40-minute show, that's what so many shows are these days.
Yeah.
They're 40-minute episodes, and I'm like, that's a big commitment, man. I don't want to make that commitment. Curb was okay because it was like 28 minutes. I told Mal, I was like, we should watch Aqua Teen. They're 10 minutes long. We get through that entire show in no time, and I haven't seen it in a long time, so I'd really like to watch it again. Flash Firefox says, have you watched any Cowboy Bebop yet? No, but that is on the list. That's a show that is 100% going to happen. Like, we are definitely going to watch Bebop. We just haven't done it yet.
I haven't seen it in order, and I don't know exactly how many I've seen, but a lot of them.
Thomas says, what about reading a book? Well, it's hard to read and eat. And we only do...
Not if you have a tablet. You get a stand and you can just swipe.
We'll just have someone read to us. We'll find a YouTube channel where they're reading a book.
Thomas.
Where Thomas reads a book. Thomas, please start a YouTube channel where you read a book so we can watch that at dinner. These problems are solved. Audiobooks, yes, but with... the audiobook portion of it is good, but what I really want is I want to see
I'll call you and read a book.
Thank you, Thomas.
Did you finish your coffee?
I did finish my coffee. It's which is wild because that actually doesn't happen very often. But we've also went a little over time, so that's why. Think that those extra 5 minutes really helped me get that coffee in. Ladies and gentlemen, we are we're done. It's the end of breakfast stream. Thank you so much for joining us. Like I said, there's going to be 3 vlogs today, and
my video
and Mal's full version. And if you have any interest in that auction, it is up until Saturday night.
I think so.
I think that auction ends Saturday night. That being said, the auction got pretty high. It is a Zelda title, so generally the Zelda games, do pretty good. So it's certainly pricier than some of the other stuff, but it's a good painting, and it's beautiful in person, as paintings tend to be. But yeah, it's really fantastic. But yeah, 3 vlogs a day, Mal's video today, and God willing, I'll have more vlogs out dang soon, because I need to. November's gonna be great.
Yep.
I really believe that. All right, guys, thank you so much.
Wait.
Say bye to Cappy.
Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful day, and we will see you back here Tuesday morning for another.
There you.
I got it. For another.
Get it?
I got it. It took a minute. For another breakfast stream.